Hello, hey, hi, my name is Taylor and I'm a professional dog trainer. I'm going to bring to you the 3 most important things that you should consider before you get a puppy. And you should definitely stick around to the very last one. That is the most important and the most overlooked. Well, either way, let's go. All right, so number 1, seeking professional help before you get the puppy. So whether that is finding a vet or finding a dog trainer, the first thing you want to do is think about these things, because what traditionally happens is that we seek the breeder or the shelter and we look for those puppies, and we get so engrossed in that we don't even think about the necessary things that we have to do when we get the puppy, which is find a good dog trainer, find a good vet. So what I like to say is always look for those things in a proactive way rather than a reactive way. Make sure you find a good vet that kind of falls in line with what you think and want out of a healthcare provider. An individual-based dog trainer that is going to come to your house and work with you as an individual and work with your dog as an individual, not some class or organization or boarding facility. Those are great things too and better than nothing, but in my opinion, a dog trainer that is going to be individual seeking and breed specific dog trainer. That's what you want to do. So find those things before you even get the puppy. Oh, good boy, good boy, good boy. He's a hoot. All right, so 2, research the breed. So this is a very common thing and you hear this a lot, but why I put this here, because I want to put an asterisk next to it, right? So research the breed, obviously, but then also understand that within that breed, there is individual aspects to your dog that will be different than every other dog within that breed. And that part is kind of missed with a lot of dog parents. And what happens is that we end up forcing these breeds into corners that we think are going to benefit them just because we read a book or saw a YouTube video that this is how a husky is or this is how German Shepherd is, right? But what happens is, yes, in a lot of ways, those breed specific guidelines are correct, but there's like a 10 to 20% difference that you might see between each individual dog. So that isn't very important. The individual need is super important, but also just breed specific in general. Do some research. No pee? You psyched me out. All right, number 3, guys. So number 3 is probably the most important, but it's definitely the most overlooked. No one ever talks about this, but it's the fact that a puppy is not a dog. So we do all this research, we read all these books and look at all these YouTube videos and we consult experts. And the one thing that we never really consider is that a puppy is not necessarily a dog. So we prepare ourselves for this specific breed or dog in general with all these different assumptions and all the things we've read. But the thing we don't understand is that if we fail as a dog owner and we end up surrendering a dog, statistically, 80% of the time it's within the 1st to 2nd year, and that is the puppy years. So people fail at owning a puppy, not a dog. So we need to kind of understand this and apply that knowledge. It makes a huge difference. So what happens is we end up preparing ourselves for dogs and not specifically puppies. So what we have to do is prepare ourselves for puppies. Look into these things and make sure that we're really preparing ourselves for puppy life. Oh yeah, you're distracting with those blue eyes. When I tell people this, they often tell me, I'll just wait out those months, right? You think it's only a few short months of that puppy life. What you don't understand is that those puppies are actually, it's years, 1 to 2 years for most breeds. So you're dealing with the puppy for 1 to 2 years. So make sure that you plan for that and you do everything you need to do to make sure that that puppy life is as good as possible. Yeah, I actually will recommend first-time dog owners to not actually get a puppy. I will actually push them to kind of get a shelter dog that needs a little bit less attention and has those puppy years behind them, just because dogs are that much easier. But yeah, so there's way more things we could obviously talk about, but as a professional dog trainer, I think these are the 3 most important things to consider before obtaining that puppy. But we do weekly videos here, and I would love for you guys to stay tuned for those. But like always, I hope you guys stay hydrated. Electrolytes are important. Bye.